Great. Kristen here. I am backstage at Carolina Rebellion with Young Guns. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
So, how are you enjoying your day here in North Carolina?
It's been great, hasn't it? It's been very busy. We kind of arrived this morning, went straight on stage. The show was great. So many people, so early on, and we've kind of just been doing press since and meeting some new people, and it's been really fun. So, looking forward to seeing some bands later. Deftones, Biscuit, and it's going to be good.
And the biggest thing is we've realised that the weather here is exactly like it is at home.
Yeah.
So we were expecting sunshine and sunbathing and stuff, and it's just like home. So it's cool for us.
Tourism.
We're used to it, yeah.
You're used to it, yeah. I was going to say, it's supposed to be nice, warm, and sunny here. It's not. So, after here, what are some of your plans for the rest of this year?
Well, we're currently on tour with Bullet and Hailstorm. So we've been on the road for about 2 weeks now. We've got another 4 weeks or so to go, and that's been really, really good. We've done started off kind of like in Denver, Colorado. We've made it to the West Coast, and then we kind of went all the way down to Florida, up to New York, and so we're around kind of in that area now. So we got 4 more weeks, and then after that we fly back home to the UK. We've got some UK festivals like Download Festival, Isle of Wight. We're gonna write a whole bunch when we get back. A couple of trips back to America,
Brazil as well.
Brazil,
which is exciting. So yeah, the rest of the year we've kind of, other than writing, recording an album, we're going to try and come out to the States towards the end of the year, do another 1 or 2 tours. Because we're so new over here, we're really trying to just push it, and we've basically been on tour here since September, which is kind of crazy, which is great. But so yeah, we got a lot planned. With no resting this year.
No, you guys are going to be true road warriors, I think. So, it's been my dream to go over to Download. So how would you say that the UK festivals compare to the American festivals so far?
I don't know, it's hard to say really, because it's like, this is our first, these bunch of festivals, American festivals that we're doing recently, they're the first festivals that we've ever done in the States. So I would say it's different really, because we've got the luxury back home that most of our fans come and see us. So we've got a kind of I guess a dedicated fan base back home, which is cool. But over here, when we're playing to a brand new fan base, it's actually really cool to see everyone so passionate and so up for it, and that's really cool. We played a festival the other day, and where was it? I think it's in Florida, wasn't it? It's in South Carolina. South Carolina festival, but I don't know what it's called, but it's cool. I mean, I would say the vast majority of the people didn't know our songs. They probably heard of us, heard of Bones, but it's just the kind of the sheer passion and the fact that they were so up for it was really cool.
I definitely think for new bands over here, there's something about people coming down, in the UK, if you're playing at 11 in the morning, to get reaction like that, it's very hard to get that in the UK. The UK is great for us because obviously we've toured there and we've done all the hard work, so obviously we've got a great fan base there now. But for new bands starting out, we've never been treated so well coming over here. Not just the festivals, just all the shows we've done. And so to come over here and to know you can play so early in the morning with so many people coming down early. It was kind of raining this morning, it was cold, and everyone was still jumping. It's crazy. Everyone's just everyone's up for a good time
this morning, and everyone was just
loving it. It was great.
Loving it.
Yeah.
They look like they were going nuts from what I saw this morning. And, what is it like? I know what it looks like from my perspective, watching, but what is it like for you being on stage and looking out and seeing that sea of people?
It's such
I'm definitely not bored of it.
No, that's the thing. That's the best thing about it. You don't really get bored of it. No matter how big or small you are, when you're playing to however many thousands of people, it's the best feeling in the world when you're sat there playing, and especially when you play songs and they're singing it back to you, in a place we've never been to before. It's literally the best feeling in the world.
That's definitely the coolest thing. Since we released Bones, it really kind of connected with a lot of people around here, and the radio. And the fact that we did get that #1 has obviously really helped us kind of spread our name out, and so it is. I know it sounds corny, but to come here as a new band to a place that we've never been to before, and to play Bones, our single, and for people to sing it back to us, and it wasn't just 5 people. There's a lot of people in the crowd singing it back, and that is really cool.
Yeah,
for sure.
So, speaking of Bones, it was also the theme song for WrestleMania. Did I hear that? How did that come about for you guys?
It was quite weird. I think our managers were talking to someone who's works with them, and he was quite keen in quite early stages about us working with him. And obviously it's one of those things, you know, you hear a lot of things, you're like, oh, it's obviously not going to happen, you know, you don't want to get yourself excited, and somehow it just did. They were just like, yeah, we're going to use their theme song. And I mean, that was like, for us being fans of wrestling since we've been, you know, being kids, like hearing ourselves.
I got back into it when I was like 18. Like everyone kind of grew out of it like at like 11 or 12, but I really got into it when I was like 17 and 18, like a lot later. But
We're definitely from the kind of Hulk Hogan era, which, you know, Undertaker was definitely part of that. And so coming back 20 years later and watching it with him, and like it was such a great feeling. And to see the vast, you know, people that watch it, and you know, it's crazy. So that's done a lot for us, and we can really see that. And just being a part of WWE for us has been incredible. So like we're still surprised.
So did you guys get to go, or did you watch it on TV?
We didn't get to go, no, because P Diddy stole all of our all the guest spaces. Like he literally did. So none of us could go. Even the guys that do some writing for them couldn't go.
So TV, paid for it, and then we're just watching it all night. But it's cool. Like we're just so stoked. Like we couldn't actually believe how many times it was played. Like, and to hear it, kind of like you could hear it like being played in a stadium, and like, you know, you kind of imagine that you were there, but you know, just hearing it like 12 times. I wasn't counting, but 12 times. Like,
It's gotta be surreal.
It was great. We had a lot of friends that had gone, that had bought tickets, so big wrestling fans, and hearing them, you know, excited to hear us in an 80,000.
Definitely an experience that like you won't ever forget. You know, that was really cool.
Great. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes out to speak with me, and hopefully we will see you again out at Rock on the Range, and definitely be some more news then. Great. Thank you guys.
Thank you for having us.